Thank you very much. Sometimes I'll have to speak from Mars. So yeah, that's kind of what I do. You guys having fun so far?
Yeah.
Am I getting too far out?
Oh, yeah.
Never. Good. Far out? Meaning like crazy. Okay, she's like, yeah. I'm gonna take my jacket off. It's a lot of people. Another instrument I like to play is, can you guys tell me what this instrument is?
Violin.
It is a string instrument. You got it half right, actually. It's half guitar, and it's half something else. Anybody have an idea? Half guitar and half trumpet? Probably not.
Ukulele.
Exactly. That's right. So this is half guitar. It's not supposed to sound like that though. And half ukulele. It sounds a lot like a guitar, but it's tuned up like you would tune up a ukulele. So these four strings here are the same strings as the ukulele. Except that you can't hit that note with the ukulele. So these two extra strings are the strings below that. So I can play like full bar chords like you would on a guitar. So I really love the way the kora and the ukulele sound together. So I'll try a little something with those two. A little something, something. Make sure I'm in tune. So the kora, I guess I didn't talk much about the kora, where it comes from or anything like that, but it's from West Africa. This is the instrument that they use to basically tell the stories of their people and to carry on the lineage. And is that just open by itself? Maybe it was one of the spirits of West Africa coming in to say, I'd like to hear this one. Anyway, so yeah, so they're called the griot. And the griot plays kora and sings much the same way that our newscasters tell about the weather or about things that are happening, or how history teachers tell history stories, or teach history. The griot sort of keeps all of that information and tells it with a fantastic musical accompaniment. I'm not going to do much singing. I only know a few of the words of this song, but this is a song called, let's see which one I'm going to do. Miniamba. Called Miniamba. Traditional West African tune. I think maybe I'll play one of mine now. this captive audience. Or we could just listen to the soundtrack outside. Actually, I'll play one more, and then I'm going to bring up a very special guest to perform with me. I'm going to attempt a song that I wrote, and it's one of our mom's favorite songs that I've written anyway, called Ho'oponopono. And I think a few of you might know this one. I composed it like 4 years ago for this thing that I do every February called Song a Day. And I write a song a day for the month of February. And I think it was the first year I did it, and I was really nervous to sing. I hadn't written lyrics in a while, and I've been writing songs, and I've been writing songs since I'm 10 years old or whatever, so why should I be afraid of singing? So I came up with a song that was based, the lyrics were already written. This is, Ho'opono is a sort of philosophy of life, which I still find to be extremely useful in relationships especially. And it's really simple. It's just 4 words, really, 4 phrases. I love you. Please forgive me. What is it? How do you say it?
Thank you. And I'm sorry.
Thank you. I don't even know the lyrics of the song I wrote. How am I supposed to sing it if I don't even know? But yeah, I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. And I find that in my relationships, because people fight, people don't see eye to eye, and anytime you can just stick in a thank you for anything, or I'm sorry, or please forgive me, or I love you. It's just so powerful. So this song is basically that. And let's see if I could remember it. I'm used to doing it on a 4-string, so maybe the extra strings and everything might throw me off a little bit, and also singing in public, which I haven't done in a while. So this is called Ho'oponopono. Wow, I forgot it. Oops. I hate when that happens. So I'm going to do something completely different. I'm going to play this instrument here, which you're probably wondering. It's kind of a cello, but not quite a cello. It's kind of like a Frankencello. Doesn't it look like a Frankencello? Like a weird. Anyway, that's what it is. This is this predates the cello about 300 years. It's called the viola da gamba, and viola da gamba is a Renaissance Baroque string instrument, and this is the bass viol or viola da gamba. They usually are 6 strings like a guitar. It's actually from the lute family, and later on, like in the late 1600s, early 1700s, a 7th string was added. So this is the 7th string, goes really low, lower than a cello. It has frets, as you can see, which a cello doesn't have. A lot of things about it that a cello isn't. I've just become obsessed with it this past year and a half or so, and been studying it. I'm renting this one, actually. And I'm not a reader, really. I don't read music. So for me, it's really confronting to be, trying to approach it from the reading point of view as opposed to all this, which is like, express myself as me. This is maybe expressing a part of myself, or maybe a part of me I've always wanted to express, but really, I'm playing Bach, or I'm playing, music from composers who died many, many, many years ago. So anyway, so since I started playing cello years ago, I started working on the Bach, and I thought it would be really fun to play with John Berkman, Jason, my dad, and so we've been playing it, and we kind of worked it up, and we're gonna give it a go. We're gonna try it. This is my first time playing the viola da gamba in public, and this is the first time Dad and I have played together playing Bach. So, Dad, would you like to join me? So there will be tuning. Tuning will be done for sure. So this instrument, this keyboard comes with a harpsichord sound. So let us take you to the mid-1700s, the time of Bach. This is we're just going to play the first movement of the Bach sonata for viola da gamba and harpsichord. Would anybody like to be a Berkman? What?
If I could whistle, I would whistle.
Oh, thank you. Cool.
Right.
So thank you for, yeah, that was,
What do I do with talents in my family? What do I do with it? Push me down.
Actually, I was hoping, I called Jason, I was hoping that we would do one of his songs. You're gonna work it out. We all have this favorite song he wrote called Firecracker. A song called Firecracker. It's
My
really
good side?
This is your good side.
Is Firecracker on the internet? Or?
I have no idea.
Okay. I'll put it up on the internet. You guys can check it out.
And official.
But yeah, so is this the end of the concert, or do you guys feel like you would like more? Yeah, one who would like more. Yes.
There's another gentleman here who's a friend of your mom's who just needed 10 minutes or so after you're finished, because he wanted to do something.
Oh.
He does for your mom. So,
For Lynn. Okay.
so just when
Definitely,
you're
yeah.
about 10 or 15 minutes after you're done. So.
Fantastic.
And then we want everybody to please get cookies and candy.
Oh, yeah.
So, do you want to take a quick break for a few minutes and then, like a 10-minute break, or did you want to go ahead until 3? Or whenever?
Maybe I'll just do like one or two more songs.
Yeah.
And then we'll head over to our, and who's our guest?
Mystery Man.
Mr. Nice, is that you?
Yeah. Man in Black.
Oh, fantastic.
Keep it a secret. I'm not here. Cone of invisibility.
Cool, awesome. And you're videotaping currently.
Amazing. Who would have thought?
Cool.
Say hi, Mom.
Hi, Mom.
There you go.
So I'm just going to play a couple more tunes. Yeah, this would be a good time to plug the food. We've got some food back there. So when we're done, you guys can listen to that. I brought some recordings. Yeah, we have the Vanna White over here.
Okay.
I have CDs for sale. I also have download cards over there. I didn't put them up. I mean, I didn't arrange them in any order, but I have a few download cards. And they're the same as a CD, but they're cheaper. So you take a home over card, and you go to the computer, and you download it like you would an iTunes. It's like an iTunes card. So I've got those, and I have, if you want my complete released album plus unreleased albums, which come to about 20 or more albums on a USB drive. I'm selling those for $40. So you're getting like, over $100 worth of material for $40, if you're interested. So that's my plug, and yeah, I'll just play a couple more tunes. And since I have no idea what I'm doing, you guys can suggest the next thing. Whether it's an instrument you'd like me to play, or you want me to do like a tap dancing, like spin, no.
I actually wasn't asking that. Right now we're doing his song.
Oh no, I didn't bring a guitar.
I just said I wanted to. I was hoping that we could. Someday. I was hoping.
Thanks for your interest, though.
Yeah, totally. Jason and I actually, when we were younger, we used to do a lot of like playing together as a duo.
Oh,
What's that?
People inside my head.
People inside, right? She knows our whole discography.
We were like
9. Yeah.
7.
But Jason is also a great songwriter and singer in his own right. And but we've never actually sung together in harmony. I thought today would be a good day, but someday would be really cool to do that. The whole show. So, any requests?
Colfax.
Colfax. Colfax. Yeah. All right, so we have 2 requests for Colfax. So Colfax, those of you who know my music, is my electronic music moniker. It's like a what do you call it? Like alter ego. But really, it's just it's kind of what would you call it? Nostalgic, retro electronica. So I guess what I could do, just to bring the energy up a little bit, is do kind of a Colfaxy kind of thing. The only thing I have with me that can produce Colfaxy sounds is the Hansonic. So I'll do my best, but the cool thing about this instrument, the Hansonic, it's made by a company called Roland, And Roland is responsible for some of the most famous electronic instruments that have been made since the 70s and 80s. You probably might know them by name, but if you ever heard like a lot of rap music or electronic music from the 80s and even pop music today, there's certain sounds that you hear that are just identifiably Roland, like the. That's a kind of Roland TR-808 classic drum machine, right? I think we got some bobbing heads already. All right, maybe I should go that direction. All right, so since you guys requested Colfax, let's do a little bit of an electronic thing. I'll try not to get too crazy. I like that. That's cool. Yeah, it's a little upbeat, a little Colfaxy, kind of, ish. I think I'd like to end on a Cora thing. Cora uke thing, maybe? Or any suggestions? Last one was a request. I could take more requests. Cora uke, she thinks Cora uke too. If Leah says so, then she's the boss.
Are you going to do anything else?
No,
we want you to. Dr. Sue and I would like. Dr. Sue and I would like to come up, and so we'll just start.
Please, yes, of course.
And thank you so much.
You are welcome.
This is amazing. Oh, thank you so much. So for those who don't know, as many of you know me, but I am the senior minister here. And this is Dr. Sue, my mentor. She's also part of our center and my teacher. And what you don't know is that Lynn has been an integral part of this center for over 10 years now and is still very much part of the center. She does help a lot. And I just am so delighted, I don't know how to put it, delighted that you could represent her still today, because we already know she's experienced her wellness, but she wasn't well enough to come and celebrate her own birthday. But that which she adores and mirrors and reflects are her children and their father, and so we're just delighted that you were here. What a gift. What a gift to bless us like this. You came still, and it was like, well, what are we going to do? And then also Sandy, wherever you are, and Katie Fitzgerald.
Oh yeah, Katie, thank you
yes,
so much.
this is amazing
Yeah,
how much
wouldn't have happened
they
without
did this. And we are going to have a celebration part. We so hope you're going to be here for the second celebration of your mom's birthday.
When's that going to be?
It's up to her, really.
Oh.
It's up to her, but
Okay.
really and truly, Sandy and Katie made all this happen today, too. And you. She's amazing. Saint Sandy and Saint Katie. And Saint Lynn. And so what I'd like to do is I asked Dr. Sue said, let's close. I said, great. And what I would like is for us to, and if this is being recorded for your mom, there's the camera, Dr. Sue. And Marc Bachrach will be coming up, and I'm going to have Sandy introduce him in just a moment. But we would like to do a treatment, and I'm going to have doctors for your mom and for everything. And thank you so much. This is such a gift. So, hit it.
So in the musical mode, in the power of prayer, everything is good. So that's what we're doing. We are affirming that which is the truth about all of us divinely and about Lynn right here, right now, and always. So I declare in that I amness, which is God's name for itself as each and every one, that in that nature, in that name, there is only perfection, wholeness, and completeness, and a true celebration of that dynamic creative law, that intelligence which knows exactly what to do and how to do it, in order that every aspect of mind, body, and soul is drawn into that perfect pattern of perfection. So I know that everything reveals itself in this manner as the word is spoken. For the divine word of God is a law of enforcement which brings forth the effect as it is in its origin. Perfect God, perfect self, perfect being, perfect life. And for this and so much more, I give myself to the truth. Are you?
I am open to absolutely reflecting the truth of being, and the truth of being as I speak my word for Lynn and all. What I know is that the heart of hearts, the heart knows exactly what it needs to do and when it needs to do it, and I know that the wellness, the wholeness of Lynn is absolutely expressed so perfectly in this room, and I look forward, absolutely, her beingness is already here, but the second coming of Lynn, her absolute next celebration. We're already celebrating her wholeness, her perfection, her body and the body of her affairs, and expressing that love, that energy right here, right now in this room. So I give great thanks for whatever brought us all here together is the thing itself. It is the energy, the love, which she is so part of right here, right now, creating this creative, loving, expressive, inspirational moment. And I give great thanks. I thank you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. I love you, Lynn. And as we all do. And together we say as we close, seeing her absolutely in her absolute peak performance. Together we say,
and so it
is. Thank you. And Sandy, did you want to come up? Thank you, Dr. Stu, so much. And Sandy's going to introduce Marc Bachrach.
Our mystery man, Marc Bachrach, is a member of the CME Center for Spiritual Living. He is a true Gemini who shares the birthday of May 30th with our beloved Lynn. Think of him as her astrological birthday surrogate today. Marc is a comedy hypnotist who performs all over the world, a clinical hypnotherapist who helps people to say goodbye to bad habits like smoking and nail biting. And he is the cantor of the Jewish synagogue, Renewal Synagogue, B'nai Horim, which means children of freedom. He can be seen around Southern California, headlining the Comedy Hypnotist variety show fundraiser he produces for schools and officiating at bar mitzvahs, weddings, and funerals. Mr. Bachrach, thank you so much for coming.
Yes, we did that and your introduction just the way we rehearsed it. It's not everyone who can make their guitar strap fall off at just the right moment. But I've learned a lot of things from Lynn, and that is not one of them. I love hearing my name pronounced as Bachrach because that's as close as I'm going to get to Daniel and his father playing Bach.
Oh, it's Bachrach? Is it?
I need a microphone, Daniel, so I'm going to try and stake it between all these magnificent instruments that you play.
I can bring the mic over to you.
That would probably be too much work, and I can stand there because I've already focused the camera there, so
Okay.
I'll just
Where you stand
sneak
right.
it. This is good. Because then I'm under the hook, which is really cool.
Okay.
That was for Sue Rubin and whoever else did the translation. So, Lynn and I were chatting online. I know some of you had that experience with Lynn. Suddenly there'll be a message on Facebook from Lynn. And we were talking about our mutual birthday, which is today.
Oh.
And I said, oh, thank you. And I said, Lynn, can I hijack your birthday party? She said, sure. No, that's not nice. I said, I would love to come, celebrate your birthday with you and hear your amazing son play and turn him into a roadie right before your eyes. Oh my God.
There you go.
And thank you so much. Let's see if it's a match. I have a volume control here. I just don't have eyes to see. There it is. Okay. Let's try this. Anything? How about it? Is that the one that's plugged in? Perhaps if we plugged it in. Yeah, that's the one that's not plugged in.
No, it's like,
Oh, it is plugged in. My bad. It's making sound. We've done this a million times. Really worth another one.
well, you know what?
Testing 1, 2, 3.
I think I turned this volume all the way down. That should help.
The bows. Oh, I have one of those. Testing 1, 2, 3. Yes, good. Okay.
Trying to find it.
let's try the volume. And I've got a volume here, so we're good. Would you like to play Behind a Simple Blues?
On the drums or something?
Anything you like.
Certainly.
Are you kidding? With this guy's talent, anything you like. And there's a part for you too. So, I think some of you have seen Lynn in her incarnation as an extraordinary producer of murder mysteries and all sorts of stuff. Yes? Yes. Would we agree that, quite like this Gemini here, Lynn has, shall we say, an enthusiastic, energetic, nay, raucous side to her, yes?
Yes.
Yes, okay. So,
I unplugged me to plug you myself.
oh no,
It's okay.
Daniel unplugged.
Daniel,
Is there, I have another plug, I can give it to you. It's right there, right there.
I just don't have another input. Oh wait, actually no. Let me try this.
Touch that line. A child, 2 children, so I can't tell you what the name of my group really was years ago. You'll have to get that secret. Because what the bio that went on for 5 minutes did not, this is all in lieu of setting up, I'm just covering. Otherwise this would be dead air and really boring, instead of mildly amusing. What the bio didn't say is, when I came out from the East Coast in 1975 to get 2 master's degrees, I stopped after doing that and said, oh, I really don't want to be 80 years old in a rocking chair in Marin sometime going, I could have played with the Grateful Dead and I blew it. So I did. I did all that stuff and it was a lot of fun. I got it out of my system. I had a group called Up the Creek Review, which had another name, which again, there's children here. So, this is one of the songs we used to play. Is it okay if we get raucous on behalf of Glenn today?
Yes.
Yes.
I heard an amen. This is a song by David Bromberg that almost got me, I don't know, hung in Gatlinburg, Tennessee when I sang it from the Lone Group. It's actually a negative affirmation, if you can believe this, so it's completely off the scale here. Think of it as a reverse positive affirmation, you'll have it perfectly. I sat in on a poker game last Friday night. I won a couple of hands, I was doing alright. I bet my money on a straight from the 9 up to the king. But when the dealer showed his hand, Daniel, he had the same darn thing. It seems I always lose. You got to stuff up if you want to sing the blues. You know, sometimes, Daniel, I play the horse, but I never win. So I went to the racetrack last week again. I won me $300. But as I left the track, some strange old dude comes up behind me and put a gun in my back. It seems I always lose. You've got to suffer if you want to sing the blues. Here comes your part. It's a good one. Wait for it. You can sing a happy song if you're glad. If you're glad, you can sing a protest song if you're mad. If you're mad. Oh, but if you wanna sing the blues, I say, Schlemiel, you better learn how to lose. But my silver lottery ticket to try and change my luck, I'll figure what the heck. You know it only cost me $1. I want an electric toaster. I want a baritone sax. But I had to pawn my clothes just to pay the tax. If I always lose, got to suffer, Daniel. If you want to sing the blues, all right, suffer a little bit, my friend. turn. Yes, you can sing a happy song if you're glad.
Glad.
Sing me a protest song if you're mad.
If you're mad.
With the hope if you wanna sing the blues. I said, Schwamazel, you better learn how to lose. Well, I went and took my problem to the hoodoo man. I told him all about my source since time began. Yes, I told him all my Michigas. And it followed right along. He said, boy, you better live your song and your blues if you want to sing this song. It seems I always lose. Daniel, let's suffer. I always lose. Come on, Daniel, let's suffer. I always lose. You got to suffer if you want to sing the blues.
Hey!
Five-string Marc here, boy. I haven't had to do one of those in a long time. But wait, I'll play an intricate thing with 4 strings. No, you don't have another guitar.
Oh, no.
I don't.
I was going to play an absolutely beautiful healing song from the tradition, but this might be really difficult with 4 strings, 5 strings. Let's see if it'll work or not. Okay, this will really be an immaculate conception. Okay. Anybody want a treat for healing my guitar string? Go right ahead. I might be able to fake it. I want you to imagine that you're providing the energy that would be in that, oh God, it is a G string. Live with like that. This is the healing prayer from the Jewish liturgy. I just came from my dad's deathbed about 2 weeks ago. I was privileged to play it for him, with him, around him, and lots of other songs. It's a magnificent experience, and all of us need healing right now. Lynn, get rid of that contagious bugaboo, and then she'll be back amongst us. Let's see if I can pull this off. Bless those, may the source of strength bless the ones before us. Help us find the courage to make our lives a blessing. Let us say Amen. Rishebrera limotenu mikor habracha lavotenu. Bless those in need of healing with refuah shalema, the renewal of body, the renewal of spirit, and let us say Amen. 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 May this be our blessing. Amen. 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 May this be our blessing. Amen. To everybody and to all. Good afternoon. 3:05. Hungry people here. I think that's how I have many more, but you don't want to turn me loose. So. It's a long time. Just came to honor that.
Please help
That
yourself
concludes
too.
our regularly scheduled program. Food time. Oh,
Stephen.
Like turkey or something like that in there. You know what I'm saying?
It does sound like that.
Yeah, dark glasses on the corner, on the motorcycle.
Nice meeting you too.
Thank you, and I did. Very good.
80s.
And I just don't let it trip you away with all of my boards.
Like,
Well, I'm so used to it that I'm always looking.
Yeah, more like a. It's like more like it's like a tropical location. Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, opening for Eddie Murray, perfect tonight.
Right. Yeah. Get it?
Clothing store guy. Did it get out?
Yeah. If you don't love it.
Jello.
You know what he does, I think, but I don't think he needed
I
to.
play the cello.
No, cool, I was focused.
Cello. This is like a cello.
Maybe I should. Soundtrack of our lives.
Can't believe it.
3 years because of the lady in Earl Dempsey. That was performing and as a promotion to that, I was doing performance. That's why I came to tell her.
Favorite what?
And
Playground equipment.
I'm the one who.
That's hard.
Facebook.
Playground equipment. I can't think.
Hi, Pam.
Hi,
What a lovely
Mark. We
afternoon.
want you to come.
Oh, okay.
And
Well,
come, would you even sing on a Sunday if we asked you to sing? To pay you.
I have a few things I can do. I'm now specializing in celebrations of life, so I can do some things that I can do in hospice like that and teach people how to do it. I'd love to do that.
Great. Wonderful to meet you in person. I know your face, but and we would love to have a meeting with you.
Give me a date and let's do
Okay.
it.
What are you doing in August?
I'll be around. I have one time I'm flying out, but this week.
Okay, let's look at August.
Yeah.
And I'll be in touch.
I would love
Okay, that would be.
It's just a beautiful room. It feels so nice and warm.
It's warm, it has good energy.
It doesn't.
Thank you. You've known Lynn a long time?
Just 3 or 4 years.
Oh, that's all.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what my grandfather.
We might have met a million years ago, but we weren't sure about it.
That soul connection, that's right.
Well, no, I meant this way. The soul connection definitely, but you know how if you were in the 60s and you remember it, you really weren't there. Something like that.
Something like that.
Not that I was one of those, but sort of, you know.
Yes, I do.
There were a lot of people.
I know, okay.
So really good.
Okay, thank you.
My girlfriend will probably comment and say
Maybe
What are we supposed to do with the lemonade?
No, I know.
No. Yeah, exactly.
What else?
Real chocolate. Probiotic chocolate.
I was
She's like, yes.
Nobody does.
There's one called who's gonna go back through.
Yeah, I made it.
I don't know that.
This sounds like.
Mom, do you have a credit card?
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, mosquito bite.
I know, I just.